Hello. Oh. Okay. Weird. Wait, I'm wearing my hood. It's not cold. What if I just took a completely peaceful walk where I hardly talked? Let's not do that because today was interesting. So let's go over everything. To start, got up, did school. A little bit of school, but it was alright. And I do online school, so it was almost okay. Made my daily Beyblade short. Not much, you know. But then, me and my dad, as usual, head out on Wednesdays because my dog goes to a doggy daycare and we do things. So we went to our local car museum. They had somewhat older Japanese cars, some like cool Toyota things, Sylvia, and they were all like original Japanese. It was super cool. So there was one Mazda, but you know, who cares? And they also had this Lexus, this 350 grand Lexus that was just an absolute beast. It was like if you took I think a Honda NSX. I'm not sure about those kind of models, but basically just a somewhat blocky, like it's that damn Venza. It's that weird colored Venza. What is with these weirdly colored Toyotas, and why did he come out of there? I swear to God, I'm being spied on. Anyways, right. So basically, just kind of blocky, something you would see on like a drift car, I guess. But it was massive. Like I'm talking, I guess, Toyota 4Runner length and width, but it was down to the ground. So this thing was just an absolute brick. It was yellow too. It was so weird. And I was like, what is that? It's weird. Anyways, then they also had I don't know what the section was called, but a bunch of weird, small, old cars. Like the, can't remember the name of any of them, but I think the Pharma Go, something farm. Move it. Okay, well, weird guy who looks blind is out, bruh. Legit, he walks with a dog that has a harness on, holds his arm out like this, has sunglasses that look like blind sunglasses, and walks slowly. You're fucking blind. Let's make this more interesting, you know? While we wait for him to get past me, let's just chill around here. So yeah, that was weird. And then they had the, what is it, the Farm Emotion? I think it's Farm Emotion or something. You could look up ChatGPT, like what weird old car concept had farm in its name. It was just weird. They were all weird. It was super cool. So that was great. Probably one of the best times I've had at Savoy. And then we went to, I had an Olive Garden gift card. We were going to go to Olive Garden. Turns out the sign we saw while in the Jimmy John's parking lot, well, not Jimmy John's, but parking lot with Jimmy John's for Olive Garden, they didn't take the sign down. It is being renovated. So yeah. Instead, what we did is we went to our usual area of Cartersville with Noble and Maine. Got me my large vanilla bean frap, shot of blackberry, no whipped cream, and almond milk, and obviously no coffee. And yeah, that was pretty filled to the brim. It was like so full that she had to use the whipped cream cap instead of the flat one. So pretty crazy. And then for lunch, because we couldn't go to Olive Garden, my dad got a pizza from the place next door. It was pretty good. The burnt parts of the crust weren't, but otherwise it was nice. Really tiny. Like I'm talking, I don't want to say I'm talking so much. Like, okay, how do I do this? How do I hold my phone? And then, honestly, probably just like that looks like the middle finger. Okay, hold up, like that. Like, I know you can't gauge the scale because hands change in size. But I think it was like an 8-inch pizza with 8 slices. It was so tiny. And then, yeah, did that, got the drink. Then we sat in the parking lot, talked about some things like the hideous, in my opinion, Bronco Heritage Edition. Just a blinding color. And then on the way out, we saw that Heritage Edition in front of us. That was so weird. And also another Mitsubishi Outlander. If you've watched my past, I think 1 or 2, there's been Mitsubishi Outlanders out of nowhere, everywhere. It's weird. And then along the way, we also saw a very damaged RV, which pulled a U-turn on the highway. I was so surprised to see that. There was 4 semi-trucks pulled over by cops. One which was just pulling over because it was probably breaking down or something. So, and the cops were all on the same interstate within like 7 minutes of each other, and 3 of them were in the same general location. So it's like, is this an entire cartel we're busting here? What is this? It's insane. So that was interesting. A lot of repetitive stuff on the road. A lot of twinsies things. And then, came home, went to the gym. It was all right. I still have my lack of grip strength. I've been not going for a week. Got a little better today. There was a new wall set. I couldn't do most of it. It was weird. But I could do a couple things that were interesting. Saw what I would call literally a goth baddie. She had full goth clothing, face similar to Emma Watson. A little big, yeah, but I was open back shirt. It was weird. I was like, what the hell are you doing climbing? Group of 4 guys. It was funny because like he had 2 clearly hot guys and then 2 clearly nerds who were, not to be rude, but they were, weird guys out. So here's your chance to meet the person I've always talked about. He sits outside with sunglasses on his porch, talking about business crap. He's fat. You ready? I'm gonna walk by with my phone down. He has a husky. And then he stares over the fence at people. Like over here, you'll be able to see him. See? There. You probably couldn't see that, but I can't just shove my phone at him. He'll probably see me. But yeah, stars. So yeah, gym was relatively good. Coffee shop was relatively good. Lunch was relatively good. Savoy was really good. Had a good day. Really good day today. And then, talked a lot with a viewer on YouTube, 2 of them, mainly one. Made a video dedicated to him. Shout out to, can't remember your name, but shout out to you. And made another video after that, which failed. It's weird because like all my videos in the past like 20 or 30 videos have had at most 4 or 5 views. It's like, what happened? I just fell off after I got 60 subscribers. And also one of my videos randomly hit 1.2k views. Like, when did that happen? It just came out of nowhere. Sadly, Down has a lot of idiotic children in it, which is mainly why I made the video on the problem with making Waylay content. Where ironically a kid commented on that, who is actually intelligent. Well, he said kid, but for all I know, his definition of kid could be 14 to 16. My definition of kid would be probably 13 below. I also kind of hurt my right leg from something. I don't know what. Also had some ice cream and cheese and cheesy chips and chips today. Yummy. Had the leftover pizza for dinner. Only 2 slices. But like the pizza, like if you were to take a large pizza, 2 slices of that would be if you cut that thing into thirds, took 2/3 of that, and then cut those in half. They were tiny, so tiny. Like that's something you would know, and what's an easy thing to scale? I can't think of anything triangular. Is the blind guy coming my direction? Where's he going? Oh, no, he's going around. Cool. I'd say like probably half the surface area of a dollar bill. So strange. My leg hurts and I feel like sprinting. I have a problem, bro. I think I have a sprinting addiction or something. Sprintopathic or something, I don't know. I'm a sprintophile. Sprint. I want to go fast. Yet I've never found the Sonic games interesting. To be fair, because I've never been a Nintendo game fan. I've always been on Xbox. Never PlayStation or Nintendo. I mean, I do have a Switch, but I've always been Xbox. Never PC or PlayStation. Not much Nintendo. Well, this is the record for the longest video yet. I'll end it at 10 because that is satisfying. Good night, God bless, or good morning, or good evening. Have have a good day in general. See you in the next video, and adios.